Hi everyone, I apologize about that. My phone was dying and I had to reset up because otherwise the cord would have gone across the screen. And I did not want to be doing all of that on camera, so I do apologize. And we were right here, so I will just get right back into it. This piece I got right here is from a D-stash I got from Jessica at I'm a Cool Mom. And normally I put them on the edges so you can write on them, but it was so busy I didn't really think you could write on it. So I kind of just did it more as like a little tuck spot fun flip for this. And then it's got some pretty lace on the bottom. And over here is an altered Rolodex card. I actually made this one for a swap with Aaliyah, so if she watches this, she's probably going to think it looks familiar. But this little jelly right here kind of had a little crack in it, and I didn't want to put that in the swap, even though it doesn't bother me. I didn't want to send it to her in a swap, so I actually made her another one because of that reason. This one I do want to pull out because how beautiful is that image? I absolutely love that image. So you have that, and then you've got a smaller journal card. Here's the word butterfly on that really vintage paper. And there's butterflies, super pretty. Here is an applique that has this big butterfly on it that was really pretty. Another Tim Holtz phrase. I haven't really been pointing those out, but they are scattered through the book. Resercraft, doily from Denise's shop. This page I didn't really want to cover up because I liked all the little bubbles that the avocado dye did and the little graph showing through. Although when I did the opposite side, you can see what I put on the back of it and the words, but I still like it. So there's just a fussy cut butterfly there. And then here's just a little decoupage book page that's been stitched that I actually did for a whole bunch of these when I was doing the Pink Oddbird challenge, because I put those on the covers. Some of that ledger from Denise and a little ticket. And then over here is the glassine bag. And behind you got a postcard, Tim Holtz ticket, and then these Danny used to have in her shop. And I'm going to be really sad when I run out of these because they're nice and thick and pretty. I just backed it on some coffee dyed paper and it slides in. And then over here we have a belly band with this beautiful postcard tucked behind it. Some more ledger from Elizabeth, some more shorthand. Here's another one of her botanical Polaroids. So they all have little butterflies in the corner. Some seam binding. I'm going to kind of have to speed up because it's showing that I only have like 6 more minutes of recording, and this is already going to be a 2-part. Stamp, dictionary page, really pretty image with a beautiful postcard journaling card, and then some food color dyed index card. Resercraft, actually this one actually is digital curio, and I believe this is digital curio too. But that is the end of the second signature, and into the third. Here is a beautiful fabric flit, so she can journal under here and then cover it. I did leave this a little long because I liked it hanging off the bottom. So you got this really pretty white trim, and then some avocado dyed lace, and then some cream lace at the top. And then here's just a stationery page that had a pretty blue butterfly, vintage music. This stuff doesn't tie as pretty, like on edges, it's kind of hard, but it is the softest trim ever, so I wanted to add it. That is in Danny's shop. It is just super fluffy. This butterfly I got from April. I really wish I had that punch because she sent me some of these and I love them. And then actually this page, and this page back here, my book and my tools were sitting out, and my son managed to poke a small hole with the crocodile. So on this page I just tore it and inked it. On this page I added a little binder clip, and on this one some burlap, and the hole was showing through the burlap, so I had to add like little squares of washi until you couldn't see it on both sides. But anyways, yeah, he did that. I opened it up and I was like, oh my gosh, there are 3 holes. And I didn't, I had this here. I didn't want to be like hole, 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 and leave them. And then you got like 4 pages with eyelash trim in the corner. So yeah, I did my best to try to salvage it. Here's just a little collage. This is one of Elizabeth's postcards, little decoupaged ephemera. This tag right here is another one of those ones where she can untie it, open it, and she's got secret writing spot. Little Tim Holtz clip right there. This is from Elizabeth's shop, and this is from Elizabeth's shop. Both of those are from different kits in her shop. A little baggie that's been decoupaged, and then it's got a little flip out right here that you can journal in. Little butterfly stamp. This is the only ledger in here that I did not get from Denise's shop. And then over here, another Tim Holtz pocket with an embossed tag and some more of that little filler paper I was talking about. I love how it adds some color, and then you also have the whole sheet to write on. This I did not get from Johanna's shop. I know it looks like Johanna's, but I cannot remember where I actually got this one from, but it was from somebody else. If you're interested, I'll try to figure that out. Here's another beautiful butterfly from the kit, another one of those lined butterfly cards from Elizabeth. This is another kit that Elizabeth has, some ephemera and a butterfly tag. Like I said, sorry I'm having to speed up. And this is avocado dyed paper. Another card from that Danny used to have. I do not believe she has them anymore. A little tab thing that I made. I think my phone is fine. Sorry. Since I plugged it in with the charger, it is heavier on one side. Razorcraft. There's that eco dyed paper, which is really pretty. I actually had gotten the Nick the Booksmith eco dyed first, but I like how hers is like green and yellows, and this is more brown and blacks, because sometimes, you know, you need different ones. Fussy cut butterfly, eyelash trim, Tim Holtz words. Over here is some really old vintage paper with butterflies. It is actually out of a sewing book, I want to say. But it's really nice thick paper, so I thought it'd be fun. You know, she wanted to actually color the images, so I left it blank. Some ledger. This is from one of Elizabeth's newer kits, and they're really pretty and yellowy, and I love the images. The problem is, some of the kits that I printed out from Elizabeth, I was already like on the third signature when I printed them, so I tried to kind of like incorporate them, you know, where I could. Doily, another little baggie, and in this one, another decoupage file folder, and inside it's got a journaling card from the Razorcraft kit, and then one of Elizabeth's journaling cards, and I just slid those in there so she can write on the file folder and on the cards. And then this beautiful butterfly image on the back. This is one of Elizabeth's Polaroids, and then a tag behind it and some more of that filler paper I was talking about. And then back here is some really super old vintage fabric ribbon that I actually got at an antique store. And this stuff is so old that there's a huge spool of it. Only cost 50 cents at the time. That was the little tag on it from like Woolworth, I want to say it was called. I don't know, it's a store I hadn't heard of. But I thought it was beautiful, and it has these little butterflies in it, so it was perfect. And then over here, I could not find my large Velcros. I can normally Velcro in the middle, you know, with a bigger one. But I couldn't find them, so I had to use two smaller ones on the end. And then it just has this large journaling card on the inside of it. And then back here, I love how this got a ring from my little coffee cup sitting on it. And it flips up for some more secret journaling. And it looks like my battery is about to die. There is a key charm. And I actually had forgot that I had already used the stamp in the journal. So it's actually in here twice on accident. And it's a little faded here, but I think that kind of adds to the antique look. And my phone is saying I'm out of time. So I will be back.